All right, here we go, Day 17 on Mom's log home build. Whew. Hanging in there, the logs are heavy. If you guys are new around here, this is the log home that I built in 90 days for the wife and I based it off of the 1800 style log homes. It's a very basic, rustic style log home, okay, or log cabin, if you will. It's just a one box deal, a little room on the back, okay, that we have, and then we have our loft upstairs. This is not conducive for my mom, okay. It could be conducive for us as we age. We had no problem with the setup. We're doing fine aging in place here, and we'll see what the future brings as far as sleeping upstairs or whatever, okay. But my mom has lived in the city her whole life. You know, she's not really interested in this lifestyle like we're living, and she loves the beauty of the log home, and so that's what she did. She purchased that log home, and that's what we're building. It's a little more complicated, okay, because it's more of a home. It's a 2-bedroom, okay, with a mud room, right, and a large living area and a kitchen area, right. So her girlfriends or friends or Bonnie comes up to visit, you know, they'll have a place to crash and visit with her, okay. Our place is just a 1-bedroom upstairs, a big area downstairs where I'll give you guys a tour here in a little bit, but it's just a place where we cook and hang out, and then we just have a back room. So that log home that Mom got is a little more intricate. It's going to be a little more conducive for her lifestyle, right? Everybody has their lifestyle, and there's several different types of log homes. You heard me mention in the last video, some log homes are made out of pine, which makes them a lot lighter, a lot easier to deal with. I know guys that have that kind of company up north, and they put the whole log home together. They cut out the windows, the doors, everything, right? And then they ship it to you, and basically everything's numbered, and you just put it together, and they cost a lot more. You know, it's just like when you guys buy at the store. If you buy something in a large quantity, okay, you get to save money. They call that buying in bulk. When you buy something in a smaller quantity, when you want them to chop up your carrots and your lettuce and everything and make you the nice little salad and put it out at the store for you to get, it costs more money to have it all chopped up and all put together, okay? Just think about these things. I know you guys are leaving comments and you're trying to help and you're trying to get your head wrapped around it. You know, the less the company does, the less they can charge you, the end person, the end user, for the product, right? So we're skilled, okay? We can cut some logs and we can make some door jams. I did it with this one, and we can do it with that one down there. And so that saves money. So the Gastineau log home system, you can hire guys to come out and do all that for you. You know, find your guys, or they can get you in contact with guys, and then you don't have to worry about it. It's called turnkey. We talked about that in one of the other videos. But if you're gonna do this stuff for yourself, you're gonna be out there cutting the button passes, right? Because they can't just pre-cut it all together and then ship it out, because that's gonna cost more money, right? And oak costs more than pine because oak is denser, it lasts longer, has more R value, just a whole bunch of benefits, okay? Pine's fine. You'll last a long time with a pine house, but you won't go back 200 years from now and see that same log house standing there, because the pine is not going to last that long. I can take you, and I have taken you, to places in Missouri where we're at, where the log homes are still there 200 years later. All right, so that's enough jibber jab for right now. I'm just trying to help you get your guys' mind wrapped around this whole thing. We're building a log home down there, and stay on these videos because you're going to want to see this whole process come together, and see all the stuff we struggle with, and the stuff we learn, and the stuff we master, and it's just going to be fun. So hit that subscribe button, get a t-shirt, and let's go get busy down there. All right. right, we got that door cut in on that's the front door you guys saw me cut in. And now we're working off the front door. And yeah, I make a lot of noise. Working off the front door.
Rest that on there for a second.
Laying out this log. There's a window right here too. Just keep watching, we're gonna show you.
Slide and then we'll roll. Now roll it up.
Careful with that face now.
That's why we're rolling. Where's our glue?
That's the other thing. So when you're working with these logs, you have to remember that this is a face that you'll see on the exterior, and on the back, the flat side, is what you'll see on the interior. So you don't want your chisel laying around or bolts or anything when you drop this front, this whole log up here, unless you have it on the top and bottom. Okay, so we got to think about every time you're handling it. The first course it didn't matter because it butts up against this floor joist here, floor plate. This will, because you'll see everything inside. All right. What are you doing, Jerry?
Drilling down to the crawl space to get to the wires.
Let's see.
Same way that oak was grabbing those screws. That's the thing.
That stuff is relentless. But so is Jerry. So you guys just watched me pull around with the skid steer and drop off that load of logs. And I'm just trying to show y'all how this looks, okay? So this gets really super sloppy and then it makes it hard for us to walk as well. But it's gonna dry up soon. And just imagine if I was moving back and forth and then coming out and coming over here, moving back, no bueno. So we just have to be patient and do the best we can with what we got. All right, so right now we're gonna be putting in the electrical outlets. And old Jerry here has come up with his ingenious approach, so watch this. drill out the first hole here, and that's going to meet down to the log below it, which is, coincidentally enough, where we have our last hole from the first log that we drilled into the floor with, because our electric will come up through this wall, see? So Jerry spent some time on the internet last night, on YouTube of all places, and he looked at a couple guys who were hogging out these electric outlets, and log home company, you know, the guy's been around a long time there, and you know, they could do it with a chainsaw, but if you make a mistake, you could run the chainsaw right up that wall, and this is your interior wall, so we don't take any chances. So we're just going to bore out the holes with some drill stuff, and then we're going to show you how it all goes together. And this is for each side of your bed there, Ma. So you have your proper outlets. Alright. Box is drawn out. This line represents the center of our hole.
For the big bit here.
You see the hole right there. That's the bit we're going to be using. What size is that, 1.5 inches?
2 1/8.
2 1/8. Can you see in there? Is he there yet? You're just getting there. Alright, you're coming in the cavity now. Breaking the threshold. And then you just do 2 of them. And that's just enough almost to hollow out the hole.
Straighten her up.
One of the things you want to do is you want to cut that fiber with a utility knife or like this chisel here around the outside of the box, so that way when you guys are stripping away the wood, you won't get long strands of peel off on the outside of that box, because you will not like that. So that keeps it clean.
See, the round log homes, you gotta take a grinder and make a flat spot. Looks ugly.
Yeah. This keeps all the natural beauty. Good job, Jerry. He did his homework. Got the electrical hogged out. Dropping the bead of glue down. And then we're going to run that blue PEX pipe through there, and that's just keeping the hole cleaned open, and we're going to use that as a guide for the wire when we put it in, because we're just smart like that.
Run water and electric in
We
the
have
same
water lines and electric lines in the same hole. What was that movie you said?
Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that whole square. There you go. That's good.
Nice and messy. All right.
Want your elbow in it, because you glued up. That's actually a button. You glued up the pass. So.
Yep, you got me because you said put it in.
I know, but we'll get it on the next one. We'll get her on the next one.
We gotta do that one first. It's gonna set up.
I know.
Get that cart. Let's go. Let's go. God.
Put your elbow in the glue.
All right, so this is already cut. You already cut it?
It's good. No, we're gonna go long.
How long?
Because I wanted the seam to be at least 24 off.
All right.
There we go.
Got tape then?
That's 19. Let's give it a couple more inches. Just don't knock your camera over. There we go. That's good.
You like it?
Yeah. That'll work. Because I have another hole in it to drill here.
Good. So we're not covering it up. Groovy. Moving right along. Uh-oh.
What's that?
I don't think your chisel job was so hot. Riding on top of this, we're up in the air here. Right here.
Did I miss something on the chisel?
Yep, right there. It's keeping this whole thing up. We gotta back those out. Red alert, red alert! Just that little bit of friction there, buddy.
See, because this whole thing comes off eventually anyway.
Right, right. It's good.
So if we get the whole thing out from the side.
Now we're talking. Well, that's going to be no good too, because now we can't tighten that bolt.
Get it down now.
You just want to reach in and help out, but you got to watch it. I don't know. Gotta watch it. See, it's how it is. Let me see. Want to see if I can get over here.
Stopping it. Is that stopping it?
Oh yeah.
That's what's stopping it?
Oh yeah. There's no doubt about it.
And then you can get in there with the handsaw.
That's it.
I think I can get in with the handsaw.
Gotta blow it out of there. It's all about the pressure and the friction.
There, it just dropped. Did you see it drop?
Yep, just dropped. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, now that's a lot better. One thing you guys got to remember is when you're doing something for the first time, it's going to take you a minute to get your systems in place, right? So every day that we're here, we're thinking about it, we're reading the comments, and we're getting our systems better and better and better. It's the first time we ever built a log cabin like this. And, you know, it's going to take us a couple of minutes to get everything figured out. So just keep hanging in there. You're going to see some cool stuff we come up with. The cart's working out pretty good. Jerry picked that up this morning and brought it in. I think he read your comments. But that's working pretty good for now. So just keep watching as we get this going. A lot of you guys got questions on how are we going to get these logs up. There's 15 courses of logs. Okay, guys? And we're on course number 3. So keep watching. Hit that subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get her done.
Pull that toward you just a little bit so I can line it up.